Thank you very much, Mr. President. My message to my colleagues is twofold. On the issue of process, we've heard a lot here today. The bill's not cooked. My colleague, Senator Cox, just I think said that exactly. We've heard similar sentiments. Members, there's nothing wrong with taking the lead and showing the urgency here. There is a notion in our rules, I'm sure, that has not been done away with as far as I know, and that's the notion of concurrence. This bill will go to the Assembly. It will go through multiple committees. It'll go to the floor, and then, as it is amended, it'll come back here. So there is ample time for continued public input, continued dialogue, but it's important that this Senate show some urgency here about a major public policy opportunity. And that's the word that I really want to emphasize in my brief comments here this afternoon. Members, it's time to see the future. The old argument about the cost and the economy versus the environment is just that, an old argument. Members, renewable energy and the green economy is, in fact, the economy of the future. We're interested in high-wage jobs. We're interested in developing the next great economic boom in California, recognizing that the manufacturing economy has changed. It's no longer what it was. We ought to be grasping this, not just as good environmental policy, but is absolutely necessary and essential to the future of our economy. This bill sends a clear and unambiguous signal that California will continue to be the world's leader in promoting new clean technology, jobs, and economic activity. It demonstrates that we are committed to creating tens of thousands of new high-wage, highly skilled jobs through investments in renewable energy right here in California. To be clear, the bill is not in final form, and there is much more work to do. But the Speaker and I have spoken of the need for the two houses to work closely and collaboratively in addressing this issue, just as we did on the budget crisis. And we are also endeavoring to do on the seemingly intractable state's water problems. The bill will move to the Assembly, where the issues of cost containment, the use of renewable energy credits, municipal utility compliance will continue to be refined. And let me just say to my colleagues on the other side of the aisle who have rightfully raised the issue of transmission, I recognize that we must address transmission and the siting issues which go with it. And before the bill comes back to the Assembly, the issue of transmission must be part of the overall package. The bottom line is it's time to take the initiative to make this an early victory for this legislature and this state as we begin to rebuild the public's confidence in our ability to get their business done. I want to commend Senator Simitian for his steadfast efforts. Senator Padilla did an outstanding job as the committee chair. Senator Kehoe as well, as chair of the Appropriations Committee. The bill had over 8.5 hours of hearing and several more in the Senate Appropriations Committee, more than many public policy issues get heard in either house. I also want to commend Senator Wright, Senator Calderon, Senator Alquist for their contributions to the bill. Your issues are important and substantive, and they will be addressed. But let's not rely on the old saw that if you are thinking and acting about the future when it comes to energy independence, that somehow you're acting in a way that is contrary to the best interests of our economy. The environment and the economy go together. I urge an aye vote.